Oh, dang, this is badass. This is probably the best thumbnail tool, AI tool that I've seen to date. And it's really easy to use and it is pretty awesome. Let me show you a tutorial of this thing. It's Pikzels, Pikzels. I don't know how the heck you say the damn name. Anyways, but this is kind of an example thumbnail that it created from a prompt. So it's pretty easy. It's just like most other AI platforms out there. You have a little spot for a prompt. You put in the prompt of what you want, and then it will generate a thumbnail. You know, primarily for YouTube. You can change the format. Let me move my face. Down here to the left, you can change the format to long form or short form, which is kind of nice if you want thumbnails for like TikTok or whatnot. But like any AI platform, it's only as good as the prompt. So I have a specific prompt that I use, which is pretty good because the other thing is you can only be 1,000 character limit. So if you want this prompt, I'll send it to you. You just have to interchange a couple of parts in it. But it's a really good prompt. So type prompt below and I will message you the prompt, or I'll reply with the prompt, which is pretty cool. You can start, multiple chats. You can do a new chat, or you can work from the same window. And then the nice thing is once you have this created, for each creation, it's like 10 credits. I think you get 1,000 credits for the premium plan. It's like 1,000 credits a month, which is good. But once you have this created, you can click the little edit button. And I'm going to skip this tutorial because I'm going to give you the tutorial right now. All right, so once you're ready to edit this thing, you can choose the square, rectangle, or brush selection. You just brush what you want to edit, and then you describe what you want to add, remove, or change in the thumbnail. So it's super easy, and it does a really good job. I've used this a couple of times. The only bad thing is it's like another 10 credits to edit any of this stuff. But most of the initial thumbnail is pretty good. So like this one is another one that I did, and I wanted to make some changes to it. Well, actually, though, this one I meant to make some changes, so I edited the 49 and then changed it to 19, and took out my the weird double hand there, and it did a really good job just from that edit. So you can edit anything. It does a really good job. The other really cool thing, as you'll notice, my face is in there. You can create a persona. So you upload 10 photos of yourself or whoever you want to create a persona of, and it will create a persona, and then you just toggle this on when you want to use it. So if I toggled this off, it wouldn't use it, but now I have it on, it's including my representation of my face. Obviously, it's not the exact same, but it's pretty close. It's close enough. It's doing the job. So that's pretty cool. You can create your own persona to use. There are some stipulations. You got to make sure your face is clear. You don't have sunglasses on. Like the better images you give them, the better your persona is going to be. The other really neat thing that you can do is you can create a style, which is cool. So if you click on, obviously you can't do a persona and a style at once, but I can click this off, and then you can create your own style. So if you go in here to create style, you can upload images, or you can include a YouTube channel URL or username. So if you have a YouTube channel that you really like their style and how they're doing their videos, you can pop it in here and create that as a style to use for your own thumbnails. It's not going to copy the exact, obviously, thumbnails, but it's going to use kind of the elements, the color elements, and how they're laid out to give you a similar vibe, which I think is really, really cool. To be able to have that flexibility and build those out. So you can do multiple different styles if you have multiple channels. So yeah, this program is really next level. I'm loving the ease of use. I'm loving the output. The other thing that you can do is you can do a face swap. So if you have a thumbnail and you just want to swap out the face, like you can do that. Here is one that I had, and I wanted to swap out my face. So I did that. You can see, boom. Really easy to use. It'll help you. You can recreate, like if you don't like this, you can recreate another version of it. You can have this generate titles, YouTube titles for you, which I use ChatGPT for that. It's totally fine. But yeah, this is super easy to use. And again, the prompt is key. So if you want the prompt, type prompt below. That's really what it comes down to. But if you use ChatGPT to do thumbnails, it's nowhere near as good. A lot of them aren't the right size, even though I tell them what size to do. And a lot of it's kind of wonky, too wordy sometimes. And it takes me like 10 to 15 recreations to get something halfway decent. Whereas this, pretty much the first or second time, it's creating an amazing thumbnail that I could use, and it's very usable. So yeah, check it out. This thing is pretty badass as far as being able to create thumbnails. My other favorite AI tool that I have to mention that I use to get a lot more traffic and sales to my website. You know, if you have a YouTube channel, this is really good for you. You can use this AI auto blogging software, and you can actually turn your YouTubes into blog posts, which is nice. So if you're doing YouTube videos, you pop the URL here, and it'll create a SEO optimized blog article that you could then automatically share from here to social media, share to your website, which is really, really neat. So here's one. Here's one we did off this YouTube video, and you see it's for first-time home buyers. Here's the video. It embeds it, and then it gives you a highly SEO-friendly blog article. That's really cool. The other cool thing is you don't have to use your own blog article, or you don't have to use your own YouTube videos. If you have a channel that's a good resource for your audience, you can do the same thing, and then you're embedding it in the video, so you're giving them credit, but then you can post it on your website to help drive traffic back to your website, which is really neat. So this is kind of next level in terms of being able to increase your traffic to your website by using YouTube, and then just creating you can create articles, as many articles as you want that are SEO. You put the keyword here or the title here, and it'll create articles that you can post to your website, to social media, to help drive traffic. Because at the end of the day, most people that do YouTube have websites, are trying to get clients, are trying to get email opt-ins, which you can create opt-ins with this as well. You can create interactive lead magnets, but there's a lot you can do with this. Here's just some of the clients' results from using this. 0 to 1,600 a month in traffic, 5,400 a month, 300% increase, 12,500 a month. I mean, this is kind of next level as far as being able to use this to grow your business. So check it out. There's a link below so you can try this out for free. Amazing AI platform, and especially if you're using it in tandem with Pikzels, I mean, it's going to be next level. If you want to learn more about Arvow, here's a video I did as well to give you an in-depth deep dive. But that's it for today. Have an amazing rest of your day. Hopefully you find that helpful.